Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be learning how to build a shear in Playing Crazy, ship shear in Playing Crazy. So as you can see, as you can probably tell here, the Titanic that I have, or almost Haze, majority of my ships basically have some type of shear that bends. And you're all might be asking, well, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do that? Well, in this video it's pretty simple. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright. So over here, you're gonna want an empty pot, or a ship that you're trying to do here. So I'm gonna quickly grab a ship here that I have. Which one should I have? Which one do I want to have? So, for example, this is the SS1, right? Alright, so say I want this part to bend, alright? Well, the simplest thing is what you want to do is you want to put a three block gap over here. So 1, 2, 3, or the part that you're trying to build the ship, and then make a 1 gap here, like so, and leave this space open. Then what you want to do is you're gonna need some walls. So so for example, this is our hull here, right? This is our hull, for example. Mine's like it's not 15 blocks, but it's somewhere between 11 and 14 over here. But yeah. So you're gonna use a walls that's pretty darn tall, so that once you're doing the shear, it doesn't go like it doesn't go like from this, it doesn't go like that. What I'm trying to do here. So we don't want the shear to go this vertical, which is quite crazy. But yeah. Also, that I forgot to mention, you're gonna be doing the same thing with the part where you're gonna do the shear. So you need to at least have an upper hull done at this upper hull and a bit of superstructure done, or the bottom, or the lower hull. But yeah, by the time you keep adding stuff, it's gonna get heavier and heavier and heavier. So, and I'll show you how to fix that in a bit here. So what I need is you're gonna grab a motor. It doesn't really matter where you place the motor. So let's say I want to place it here, and then we're gonna place another motor here, and then another motor here. This motor is gonna rotate. That's what's gonna drive the shear. And these two motors are gonna lock it in place, so it's flush with the ship. Now what you want to do is you want to grab a half block and a half wedge here. All right. You go to half blocks, go to half wedge, and place it like so. That's what's connecting these two motors to this singular motor, so that when this motor and this motor are all attached, and this one can also rotate. So, but the thing is that here's a problem here. So we're gonna motor lock this and make sure they're not powered, and don't set any buttons for these. Make sure they're locked and not powered. So we'll go with this. For this motor in the middle, make sure it's powered and locked, and then select the following buttons you'd like to use to fold this thing. I'm just gonna use F and R because I don't have anything in usage yet. So yeah. Then what you want to do is you want to grab disconnectors. Yes. You might be asking why we need disconnectors. Well, here's the thing. This thing is gonna lock, alright? But we don't want it to lock just yet because first off, we haven't even spawned it. So let's see what happens when you don't put disconnectors. So put a pallet seat here. Okay, see? Yeah, it's not working. I don't See, it didn't allow me to fold here, and look what just happened. Yeah, well, the problem is because we didn't even fold it, nor did we have something to keep it opened while we try to fold it. So what these two disconnectors are purpose for, their purpose is to keep the bow and the hull of the ship separate until you feel like until you feel your shear is good enough. So once you do that, then you can disconnect these motors. Then you can press the button to disconnect these connectors. So, and if you press the button after it folds, you do the shear. The issue is that if you press it after it's folded, it's just gonna go back to flat. So basically, you're basically spawning for no reason. So, anyways, set these connectors how I set them over here, and select the buttons. For this one, I'm gonna use G. You can use E. You can use whatever the hell you want. But yeah. So let's test this. See, look, and look at that. It allows me to do my shear, and then once I'm done, I can press disconnect, and there you go. I have a shear. Now, the thing is that eventually, the bow is gonna get pretty heavy, right? So that's not a hard problem. It's a very easy fix. What you want to do is you want to go to your mortar, increase it to 5, and then max torque 100. All right. That way it still has enough torque over here. That way I'm still able to lift my ship. And you can adjust this, middle motor to how much you'd like if you feel like it's way too heavy. So for example, if you want to set it at 1,000, you can increase. You could always increase the speed to fold the thing. So yeah, if it ever gets heavy, always adjust this middle motor. That's it. And there you go. That's the tutorial for today, boys. Oh, one more thing. I forgot. You might as well save this creation. Save this template that we know how to. In case you forgot, you can always look back and use this here. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right. Well, peace out, everybody. Bye bye, and see you in the next episode.